कंगना, सबसे पहले ना मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ दैट यू आर नोन टू पिक अप हटके रोल्स। सबसे पहले तो आपकी पार की नजर, और इसके साथ मुझे एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट याद आ रहा है, बट आपकी पार की नजर, आई हैव टू रियली टेल यू, बी इट दत्तो का वो एंटरटेनिंग कैरेक्टर, या फिर द फियर्स क्वीन जो कि हमें मणिकर्णिका में देखने को मिली, या फिर द टेलीविजन होस्ट जिसके बारे में सब लोग अब बात कर रहे हैं, या फिर ये सेक्सी बैडास किक एस स्पाई का रोल, और इतना एक्शन कर पाना, और वो भी पहली ऐसे फीमेल लीड बनना जो कि एक आउट एंड आउट एक्शन फिल्म, इस लेवल का एक्शन करके दिखा रहे हैं। मैं आपसे एक्चुअली जानना चाहती हूँ कि आप ये खुद को चैलेंज देती हैं क्या हर बार कि चलो आज क्या चैलेंज उठाएंगे, आई हैव टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट टुडे एज वेल। व्हाट इज योर डे लाइक? डू यू रियली थिंक लाइक दिस इन द मॉर्निंग?
No, I think in so many ways, the world is also ready for women to take the lead.
Absolutely.
That is one aspect of it. Another is that I have had my own fair share of lower points when I refused a lot of male-centric films and, Khan-led film or Kumar-led film or all kind of big hero films. And then everybody looked at me like, when you can see you have a vision and you have a vision for future and only you have it, then and nobody else has it, and they think, what's wrong with her? This is the best time of her life. I still remember people calling me when I refused to go to award functions, and I'm like, this is like, what are you doing? This is the best time of your life. Why are you saying no to these films? Why aren't you entertaining award function? Why are you standing against fashion magazines? Why are you wasting your life? I said, why do they think I'm wasting my life? Why do they think if I've come so far, it's accidental? It wasn't, because I always thought that I also deserve as much as anybody else, and why should I, think of me as a lesser being? And I always had this vision that this is possible. This day is possible. Of course, I did not plan it, but I had the vision. I can't execute it alone. You need somebody like a Rezi or Deepak ji, like a DHAAKAD director, a DHAAKAD producer, Sohail, a person who I would say that for a woman to have a successful journey, like so many men support her, right? So it's a combination of many things. I won't say that it is entirely accidental. I can't even say that, okay, I made it happen. So there is no like a straight answer to this, but I had little vision and also many things came together. Let's put it this way.
एक्चुअली आपने इतना कुछ जो सवाल खुद से पूछे हैं, मैं यहाँ पर बोलना चाहती हूँ, दीज आर क्वेश्चंस मैं नीचे ही उतर के सवाल पूछती हूँ, धरती से जुड़े हुए लोग हैं हम. These are questions that all of us as women should ask ourselves every day, every moment of our life. That is this really something that is going to enhance my personality as a woman? Is it going to actually make the life of others better? आप इतनी बखूबी कर रही हैं ये, थैंक यू सो मच. सबसे पहले तो फ्रॉम द एंटायर फ्रेटर्निटी आई वुड लाइक टू से थैंक यू सो मच. लेकिन मैंने शुरुआत में यहाँ पर स्टेज पर बुलाते हुए कहा था कि मुझे एक गिला शिकवा है आपसे. हाँ, बहुत ही ज्यादा, मतलब तंग हो गई हूँ मैं, परेशान हो गई हूँ आपसे. और मेरी परेशानी ये है कि लुक एट योरसेल्फ, इतने हैंडसम, इतने अमेजिंग दिखने वाले इंसान रावण में विलन बन जाएंगे, ओम शांति ओम में विलन बन जाएंगे, अब यहाँ पर धाकड़ में फिर से विलन बन जाएंगे. क्या है? व्हाई आर यू डूइंग दिस टू वुमेन लाइक मी? व्हाई? आई मीन वी लाइक यू मोर बिकॉज वी लाइक बैड गाइज, बट इज दैट द रीजन व्हाई यू आर डूइंग दिस?
आपने आंसर भी बोल दिया. It's for you all. You like bad guys. So
is that the reason?
Yeah, I try to make bad look good.
Ooh, that's a nice statement to make. But you're also making a statement with your style. What is that style? How did you actually get into that kind of a character with that hair and those tattoos? It's amazing.
It's got nothing to do with me. It's all him. Yeah, nothing. And Sheetal, who I think did the clothes and the look and designed all of that. Rezi had a very clear vision. And this is what he wanted. And I hope I can pull it off because it's quite bizarre, the style of this character.
It's amazing. And actually that adds to the whole look of the film. जो मैं बार बार कह रही हूँ कि एक Hollywood feel है इसमें. It's also because of the look that they've given you. It's amazing. Congratulations on that. But इसी से आपसे भी जानना चाहेंगे कि एक तरफ जब ऐसी स्टार कास्ट हो तो एक्साइटमेंट फील होती है, दूसरी तरफ प्रेशर भी महसूस हो सकता है कि ओ माय गॉड. सो व्हिच वन डिड यू फील, और वाज इट लाइक कभी ये कभी वो, या प्रेशर ज्यादा महसूस हुआ? क्या सोच रहे थे आप?
Well, this is my first film and look at this. I'm deeply humbled and very blessed. I think we made a very good film. At least I think so. And please go enjoy it.
I think we also think the same thing, yeah. After watching the trailer, I think the feeling is mutual. दिव्या, मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ, ये मैं बहुत लंबे समय से आपसे पूछना चाहती थी. Somehow रेडियो पे भी मेरी और आपकी कभी मुलाकात हुई नहीं. I'm so thankful to this stage कि मैं यहाँ पर आपसे मिल पा रही हूँ और आपसे पूछ पा रही हूँ कि आप कैसे कर लेती हैं ये. कमर्शियल सिनेमा हो या फिर आर्ट्सी फिल्म्स हो, पैरेलल सिनेमा हो, कंटेम्प्रेरी मूवीज हो, ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स, और हर एक कैरेक्टर के साथ दिव्या की ऑन स्क्रीन एंड ऑफ स्क्रीन दोनों तरह से आपकी पर्सनालिटी से हम लोगों की लाइकेबिलिटी और बढ़ती चली जाती है, हम और पसंद करने लग जाते हैं आपको. सो हाउ डू यू डू दिस एंड हाउ डू यू बैलेंस दीज डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सिनेमास?
I just feel that there is good cinema and bad cinema. So अच्छी फिल्में जो आपको मन को लगे कि ज़रूर करनी चाहिए, और आई थिंक आपकी गट जो होती है ना वो आपको बोलती है कि ये फट से कर लो. Like this happened with धाकड़ when I got a call from Rezi and there was everything correct about this film. मतलब लगा कि ये तो करनी ही है, and it's amazing that somebody has a vision to see you very differently from what you've done previously. That is such a high for an actor. That's such a great thing for an actor. And amazing role, superb co-actors. I mean, this is my first time I'm working with Kangana, and I've thoroughly enjoyed working with her. We have some beautiful scenes together. And Arjun, we've worked together in another artsy film called Last Year. So he's also one of those. With his good looks, he also does both.
Yeah,
So-
that's it.
So yes, and of course, I mean, Rezi has presented all of us so beautifully. When I look back in this film, it's only a very heartfelt smile that comes to my face.
क्या बात है. मैं बहुत ही केयरफुली नीचे उतर के सोहेल आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी. मैं आपसे जानना चाहती थी ये कि मैं बहुत ही अच्छी फिल्मों को याद रखती हूँ, अच्छे सीन्स को जो अच्छी तरह से बनाया गया हो दिल को छू जाते हैं मेरे, इसीलिए हम बॉलीवुड प्रेमी हैं. 10 फिल्म की मुझे याद है जहां पर वो समय था कि एक्शन सीन को बॉलीवुड में रीडिफाइन कर दिया था आपकी उस फिल्म ने. जहां एक तरह की फिल्में आ रही थी वहीं एकदम ऐसा चीर फाड़ करके सामने वो फिल्म आई थी, एंड इट वाज लाइक, ओ माय गॉड. एंड इट्स द सेम थिंग, वी जस्ट सॉ द ट्रेलर एंड वंस अगेन you see the trailer and you're like, oh my god, this is going to redefine the way we look at action in the Indian film industry. So how did you do this and how do you make this possible each and every time?
Thank you so much.
First of all, I want to thank Rezi sir, because when he was making this film, so many people told him, he's a new director, that why do you want to take Kangana Ranaut for your first film? Thanks to you all, I have such a image that people, of course, they want newcomer directors and others also. So he put his foot down and he said, I want to work with Kangana, and this film, if she doesn't do, I will not make this film. So that shows that, there are still people in the world who are using their own mind to think, not getting influenced by what is being fed to them and what the perception that is being fed to them. So really, so wonderful that he took this. I mean, I knew it, that if I do a film, not in my entire career, I have left a film midway, or I have not finished, or I have not delivered, or I have not, but still there is such an image. So a lot of people want him, and he still went for me, and I think I will be forever grateful to him for that. For having
you.
faith in me, and I mean, of course, we had worked in 1 or 2 ad films before, but still, that's just a one-day job. So he got me on board, and I've always been a very fit person. From my earlier days, starting from fashion to Krish to even Manikarnika, I've done a lot of action. But what happened in this film, I was not prepared for that. It was right after the Live. So I had gained, I had 20 kgs weight on me. I had expected to lose it, but I didn't realize that in my 30s it will be very difficult. On top of that, I got hit by COVID, the Delta variant, and they were filming in Budapest. They couldn't delay the schedule. Within 1 month of my recovery, I was on the sets and doing action. Of course, every job has its own challenges, but when you are dealing with COVID recovery, you just don't know what to expect. And it was the most difficult phase as an actor that I went through. But like this bunch of very delightful people who are appreciative of you and very cooperative of you, starting with the director and action directors and even Arjun for that matter. We used to rehearse before going to the sets, and it became a joyride. So I had a great time in spite of COVID and the weight put on and everything.
I think we all had
And
a
in
great
spite
time.
of you, whatever it is, he's very pushy. He goes all the way, all the way. There is no compromise in his vision whatsoever it may be.